Happy Valentine's Day. So I wanted to have this vlog just sort of as an ode to the love of my life. I can hear computers and phones clicking off right now, but that's okay. For Valentine's Day, I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of history of Shannon and myself. Shannon, my wife, in case those who don't know. We met, it'll be 10 years this fall. And we've been married for 9 years this summer. Right? I think that's right. If my math is right, I'm horrible. So we met at, it was called ACH at the time. It's not that anymore, but it used to be a Ford plant. She was able to get a job there because her father retired from there, and she happened to run into, she was at some event and ran into the head of the union, and he was able to get her in, and it was just all happenstance. And then I was there because my company had put in all the machines that put together the vehicles. That's what I do. And at that time, I still worked on the floor, and I was in charge of all the machines that were there, making sure, you know, everything was going good as we put them in. I pretty much lived there. I think I worked like double shifts all the time. I would sleep by the machines and stuff like that. One day, I'm walking down the aisle, and I see a pink Rip Hamilton jersey attached to a beautiful girl, and decide that I need to find out more about her. I wasn't even supposed to walk down this aisle. They actually moved some machines over to a different area, so that was the only reason I walked down here, down that aisle. So pretty much, you know, serendipity. She ended up starting to work on the line one of the lines that I took over, which was the F-150 door line. She ran like the very front of it where she put the armrest on before it went onto a conveyor and moved on to other stations and then welded together. So I kept telling her there was a bunch of issues with her machine, and I needed her to track all the issues and write it all down for me, and I would come back and check on it, and it was all BS.
Why you always lying?
I didn't care what the issues were. I knew what the issues were. I just wanted to have more excuses to go over and talk to her. Aww. And then I would just sit in that area saying that I had to monitor the machines, and I'd sit by her and talk to her and, you know, just spit game. And then one night I remember asking her, and she always tells this because she thinks it's so funny, but yet we're married, it's not really that funny. I said, so what would we do if we ever hung out, you know, outside of work, this place? And she's like, we never would. And I'm like, okay. Larry grows on you. So I stuck with it. About probably a week or two later, she says there was something going on and I wasn't in her area. And she said she caught herself thinking like, where's Larry at? And sort of missing me. And then she was like, oh crap. I walked her out one night after her shift and told her I was gonna kiss her by the car. And then I did, and she didn't punch me or anything. Our relationship sort of escalated from there quickly, because I think within a couple months we were living together, and then within like a month or so after that, she was pregnant. And we ended up getting married that following summer. I mean, within a year, we had gotten Howard the dog, the pug, moved in together. We moved in together, got Howard. She ended up being pregnant, and then we were married all within the first year of our relationship. So it was very quick, but it obviously is working out very well. We're a very good match. But one of the bad things that happened with that is I didn't think I wanted other kids. So when I found out she was pregnant, I was an asshole. Told her I didn't want any more kids. I was almost ready to quit paying child support for my other two kids, and I didn't want to have more child support because I couldn't imagine myself being with, you know, one person for that long. Still had this mentality that I didn't want to be tied down, which is funny because, you know, that's exactly what I needed. I just didn't know it. I made some bad decisions there and treating her very unkindly and being unkind to her and the whole situation. So luckily, between her and some family members telling me I'm an idiot, I got it figured out, and we've been together a long time. And she's made me a better person, a better man, a better father. That first year, all that happened. And then the following year, before Miles even turned 1, we moved to Tennessee. And then right after we moved to Tennessee, I got diagnosed with cancer. So there was that issue, and she was there for me. And she's an amazing woman. Gave me another son, Miles, and then another son, Sawyer, and then my princess, Grace. So basically, she is the one person in my life that's completely saved me. Mostly from myself, but definitely saved me. So all I wanted to do is take this video, make a short video, and just tell my wife, Shannon, that I am so madly in love with you, more today than I ever have been before. I so look forward to the rest of our life. And thank you for never giving up on me.